Okay, hi, hello. It has been a while since I've done a face cam video on this channel, so this is your reminder, I guess, that I'm a human being and not just a disembodied Animal Crossing voice on the internet. So listen, I feel like I am one of the few people out there, and if you're watching this, you're probably one of these people too, that is still playing Animal Crossing New Horizons in the year 2025 as we are desperately waiting for an announcement for a new Animal Crossing game for the Switch 2. But listen, honestly, I'm not even mad about it. I really like thinking of ways to keep the game fresh and fun. So today in this video, we're gonna try something a little bit different. You already know what it is because you clicked on this video, right? This kind of challenge has made its rounds in the Sims community and even with Animal Crossing content creators here as well. The concept is not unique at all. We're doing the wheel challenge. Concept being you spin a wheel and whatever that wheel lands on, it's going to dictate our build. But I didn't wanna just do one wheel. I didn't wanna just do two wheels. I wanna do 3 wheels. Full chaos mode. So here's how it's gonna work. The first wheel is going to choose our overall color scheme. The second wheel is going to choose our mood, our atmosphere for the build. And then the third is going to be the overall aesthetic. And then I have to build something in Happy Home Paradise with that combination. No skipping, no re-rolls, nothing. I'm stuck with what I got. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Every new sub casts a magical manifestation vote for an announcement for a new Animal Crossing game. Let's be honest, we all need that. Okay, let's spin some wheels. First wheel we are going to spin is going to determine our color scheme for this build. So here are the options. We've got neutrals, we've got primary colors, jewel tones, high contrast, so imagine like black and then a pop of neon, monochrome, so just one consistent color, sunset gradient, pastels, earth tones, and then candy colors, so think like lime green, hot pink, turquoise. Okay, and since there is no time like the present, let's figure out what our color scheme is going to be. Oh, we are getting pastels. Oh man, this is gonna really put me outside of my comfort zone. Now, if y'all know me, you know that I was hoping for either earth tones or neutrals because that is very much in my comfort zone, where pastels, not so much. Okay, our next wheel is going to dictate the mood, the atmosphere. So the choices I put in here are cozy, haunted, whimsical, abandoned, romantic, serene, chaotic, dreamlike, and then spooky, which I guess is slightly different than haunted. Anyway, let's see what we get. Romantic. Okay, I feel like pastels and a romantic mood really go hand in hand. That's good. All right, and the final one is our overall aesthetic. So here's the list. It's quite a long one. Cottagecore, fairycore, citycore, farmcore, kidcore, gothcore, springcore, vintage/grandma-core, retro or a 70s vibe, desertcore, forestcore, space or sci-fi, Japanese-inspired, minimalist, cluttercore, trashcore, apocalyptic or overgrown, festive/holiday, and then dreamy/fantasy. I know, it's a huge list. We've got pastels and we've got a romantic vibe on which one of these. I guess let's find out. And we're getting farmcore. Oh man, so a pastel romantic farmcore build. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna make it work. I mean, look, it's not the best combination, but definitely not the worst. We could have gotten a pastel romantic trashcore combination, so good thing that didn't happen. Okay, so I am choosing Winnie to be our guinea pig for this challenge. Our Winnie pig, if you will. I can't take myself seriously. Immediately my mind goes to some kind of like farm to table romantic dinner, but then the whole pastel element is gonna be tricky. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the inventory of items to see what we have to work with, but that's my gut instinct here. Oh, you know what? I forgot that this property in particular had butterflies all around it. That's kind of perfect. I think what I'm gonna do first is just change the time of day to maybe be sunset. Yeah, let's do this for now. I'm gonna start on the interior build, but considering that we have windows to work with, I want to give it like a very moody, romantic atmosphere. Now, gotta make this space bigger. Maybe I want to do like a patio or a terrace type of build. Ooh, that would actually be really cute if we do some kind of romantic candlelight, but in a barn pastel build. I don't know. I have a vision. I'm gonna see if we can execute it. I mean, this is a giant space, but I think for these kinds of builds, you need a lot of space to work with. So, okay, y'all know me. I usually start with wallpaper and flooring just right off the bat. I feel like it sets a good mood and tone for everything. And since we're dealing with pastels, I mean, do we go full Pepto-Bismol here? I don't know if I'm loving the pink. This pink is a little bit nicer. Isn't there a lighter pink here? Oh, yeah. I mean, we could do a giant pink barn that is like very pastel. It's farmcore, and pink is, I guess, romantic in terms of like a Valentine's Day aesthetic. I don't know though. I feel like it's almost too cheesy, and I don't want this to lean cheesy, which is going to be probably the biggest part of this particular challenge, given the words that we were given. I don't know, what do we want to be our exterior? We could do, oh, the starry wall's kind of nice, but it's not really giving like actual outside. The cherry blossoms are pretty, but I don't know, it's not giving farm or anything like that. It's more foresty. Let's see. Oh, ooh, here we go. Yes, this western backdrop is pretty perfect. It's not completely a farmcore vibe, but the fact that it has those pastel colors in it and it has a western aesthetic, I'm fine with this being our view. I think this is gonna work. I don't know, this pink is driving me crazy though. Maybe we do something a little more, I mean, still pastel, but rustic. I mean, I feel like this would look like a pastel barn flooring, right? But now I don't know for sure if I'm loving the pink walls. Is it too pink? Ugh, again, I feel like that pink is just kind of cheesy. Oh, ooh, the blue's kind of nice. Yeah, maybe we do a blue barn. Okay, I'm digging this. I think one thing that I should change right away is the lighting, because we have that beautiful sunset exterior. So if I just lower the lighting in this build, yeah, that's gonna give us something nicer to work with, especially as it comes to like candlelight. Okay, all right, I'm feeling this is a good start. We have our pastels, do have, we don't have the farmcore element nailed quite yet, but wheat fields and hay beds are here to help for that. But I think pastel and romantic, like we're getting there. All right. Okay, one thing I want to do is bridge the gap between the actual like exterior and interior, have that little terrace patio type of separation. So I'm just gonna use this as a tile mat right here and copy and paste it a whole bunch. And even though the colors are not exact, you know what, we're gonna make it work. And even though I don't know if we're gonna need all of this space, I'm gonna do just half of the build being like the exterior, for a lack of a better way of calling it, and then the other half being on the inside, where we'll do like some kind of, not a restaurant, but like a candlelit dinner situation. Now, one thing that I always find helpful as I do builds like this is just anything that I see that I think remotely could fit this aesthetic or what we're going for, I'm just gonna grab it and then we'll just keep on keeping on. Oh, you know what? The storefront actually could be nice. And they do have a blue one. Amazing. I don't know, is this gonna be too blue? Actually, no, I think I like it. I think I'm liking where this is going. And then of course, for good measure, we also need partition walls, and then I want to say, is it the simple pillar that also comes in blue? It looks more turquoise, doesn't it? There's that color blue. Let's see if the pale blue is. Okay, actually, it's not as far off as I thought it would be. I mean, the color inconsistencies in Animal Crossing New Horizons drive me nuts, but this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. And I don't know what screams a romantic barn dinner than these party lights. Okay, now we have the hay bed, which, oh, I guess the color literally is called pale green. I thought it was white for some reason, but pale green, that is a pastel. So that's actually pretty perfect. Okay, this build is in desperate need of some wheat fields, which, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the wheat fields also have that same pale green color. There it is, perfect. All right, now we're just gonna spam a whole bunch of wheat fields, but I wanna put some things in the backdrop. I don't know, I was looking at the scarecrow. I don't think a scarecrow is giving a romantic vibe, but I don't know, something I feel like should fit in here. Maybe we could do like a statue, or maybe like a rock with a watering can on it. I don't know, let's see. I mean, we could try the hand cart. No, it's a little bit too short for what I'm looking for. Ooh, I could maybe fit the clothesline somewhere. Interesting. This is tough. I feel like this combination is a little bit trickier than I anticipated. I think we're heading in the right direction, but this is, oh no, it's not as easy as I thought. Ooh, yes, a milk can for sure. Gotta be something. Ooh, how about the bird bath? Oh, yeah, okay. I think the bird bath could be a nice fit. Let's see if the white one looks good. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Wait a second. Speaking of things with wings, okay, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of this for now. I can always grab it later, but I think one thing that is going to make this super, super successful as far as like matching those three things, the pastel, romantic, farmcore, hybrid aesthetic we're going for, is the dusting effect. Okay, because we have these butterflies, which as we saw on the outside, we have butterflies there too. So that's pretty cute. Yeah, look, that looks so nice. Oh, okay, big fan of the butterflies there. Maybe I'll add some to this storefront. Oh, see how nice. This looks so pretty. What other effects are there? I mean, we have the hearts and it is meant to be a romantic build. Let's see what that looks like. If I just put some hearts here on the party lights. Oh, no. I mean, listen, it's so on the nose as far as being romantic, but I'm not really a fan. Oh, but you know what? This one is actually quite pretty. And if we do candles, ooh, I know we said we're gonna do a candlelight dinner, but what if we sprinkle candlelight throughout the whole build and then have this effect only on the candles we place? Oh my God, genius, moment of genius. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find pretty much every single candle that I think we're gonna need, give it that effect, and then just drag and drop it where we see fit. Oh yeah, this is going to be so perfect. Okay, here we go. I think all of these candles should be given, I think maybe just the slightest glow. I don't want to go so overboard where it's just like Animation City. But look at that. Oh, these are going to look so great whenever we're sprinkling them everywhere. And the good thing about this dusting effect, it naturally has pastel colors in it already, which is fantastic. Okay, I think I like where this is headed. It's not quite there yet, and I can't really put my finger on exactly what's missing, but my gut instinct is saying to make it even a little bit darker. There we go. Okay. Oh my God, of course for a pastel build, I still find a way to make it moody. I'm a creature of habit, what can I say? And of course, this wouldn't be a dinner date without some little sparkling cider happening. All right, we are in desperate need of something hanging from the ceiling, also some things on these walls as well, but we're getting there, we're getting close. All right, for ceiling decor, oh gosh, we could go a couple different ways. We could do like the milk glass lamp. We could also try the hanging bulb. Ooh, there's also these Nordic pendant lights, and they do have a blue version. Yeah, honestly, I think these simple bulbs are really the best fit, at least for like the farm type of environment that we have going on. And I'm gonna double up these storefronts. I don't think it makes sense to just have one. I think that's gonna look a little more cohesive. Yeah, definitely. I feel like something is still very much missing. I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it. Let's go ahead and proceed with some maybe wall decor. Oh, that's right, we have wall mounted candles. Man, I'm going crazy with the candles on this build, but hey, I don't know. Something about the wedding decorations is like, it's too much, like it's too romantic. Okay, I feel like it's so close to being done. Oh, you know what? Where is the, oh God, I can't remember the name of the item, but it's the little food cart, because something like that could actually be perfect to tie everything together to make it feel like a romantic date. Oh, here it is. Okay, the serving cart. Yes. Oh, this could be so fun. Okay, now obviously we have to put some kind of food on it. Now, what is like a good romantic dinner dish that we have here in Animal Crossing? I mean, we could do like a tart or a pie. Oh my God, do I have spaghetti? Can we Lady and the Tramp this date? Oh my gosh, we do. Okay, we actually have, yeah, we have couple of spaghetti dishes. I guess this one right here looks the most pastel, so let's go with that. Perfect, right on the serving cart. Oh my God. And because we're trying to make this a fire hazard, I'm gonna add even more candles. Okay, now for the exterior, I'm gonna keep this relatively simple, straightforward, very similar to the interior. I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel here, but I do think it might be cute to kind of have a path that alternates between lanterns and candlelight, maybe? Actually, I don't know. Maybe I don't do the lanterns. Something about the candles themselves look really nice. Oh my God, so pretty. Okay, I'm actually now getting super excited about this exterior. Now, before I forget, we gotta bring in the pastel elements. And if we're going for like a blue barn, oh geez, this is gonna be difficult. There aren't too many great pastels. I guess that one works. I think it only makes sense if we bring in some bushes, some flowers, and that's gonna be our big pastel element for our exterior. All right, a definite must for any farmcore build, a rocking chair. I know we don't really have a front porch or patio happening, but I feel like this is one of those items that just goes without saying. And maybe what we could do is put like a little book right here or something cozy. All right, and I've been avoiding it, but since this is a farmcore build, let's just do a tiny, teeny tiny little patch of veggies. I think I'm just gonna mix a little bit of the dark dirt and other dirt pathing right here. Again, nothing too wild, but I mean, come on. We gotta do it. Okay, and now what to do with just this little spot down here? I might just add a couple of more bushes, a few more flowers, and then honestly, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I don't wanna over clutter this build, but even just something as simple as that looks quite nice. And for a good measure, let's just throw some weeds around just to kind of fill out any other spaces that we have left a little blank. There we go. Okay, I think the exterior is complete. I mean, it's very romantic with the candlelit pathway. It has the pastel flowers. And then of course, it is very, very farmcore as well. So I'm feeling pretty confident that we crush this challenge. The final step before we do the reveal is I am going to change Winnie's clothes to also fit this challenge. I know that wasn't really a requirement, but I feel like it's necessary. And I don't think I want to like lean too heavily into the farm element with her outfit. I mean, she is a horse after all. So what if we did something like, oh, here we go. This casual chic dress. It even brings out the blue in her ears, as silly as that sounds, but it matches the build. It also feels just very romantic. It's floral, it's pretty. Yes, this is the outfit for our girl. All right, Winnie, everything is ready. I feel so confident that we crushed this challenge. Let's see the final look. Okay, there we have it. I am so curious to hear your thoughts. I'm also really curious what you were hoping the wheel would decide for me. Definitely want to tackle this challenge again, but this was such a blast. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for this super fun build challenge, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.